Hi, I'm Jamie with Guitarist magazine, and today we've got a really cool white Falcon from Gretsch with just a little bit of a twist to it. This is the signature model of Richard Fortus of Guns N' Roses. If you haven't come across Richard Fortus before, he's a really amazing player. He's been with Guns N' Roses for a while. He's also a big collector of vintage guitars of all stripes, but Gretsch have now honoured him with his very own signature Falcon, and in fact it's not just one Falcon, it's two. He's done two versions of his ideal white Falcon, and we've got one of them here today. This is the Richard Fortus signature white Falcon with string through Bigsby. There's a stop tail Richard Fortus signature Falcon as well. That's got a shorter scale length of 24.6 inches. This one's 25.5 inch scale length, and it's got the Bigsby as mentioned. A lot of interesting features to it, but before we get into that nitty gritty, let's do a little bit of playing. We'll loop up a track using the Boss RC10R looper, which has got a built-in drum machine, so you can sort of hear it being played in musical context. And you can hear how it sounds, and then we'll get into the nitty gritty of the features of this guitar. Quick word on signal chain. We've got a 20 watt Laney Lionheart valve combo behind us doing the loud. Boss RC10R rhythm looper, rhythm loop station there, as mentioned, for the loops and the drum machine. Nice Free the Tone string slinger overdrive, and we're also using a J Rocket 45 overdrive as well, which is kind of like a early plexi type sound. You'll hear little bits of reverb from the Free the Tone amber space digital reverb it's coming in as well, and a little bit of delay from the Violet delay there by Red Witch, which is a digital delay voiced analog. Anyway, so much for signal chain. Let's get this guitar going and hear how it sounds. Okay, so we've heard some of the cool sounds this guitar can make. Let's look at some of the features that you get on this interesting Falcon. As mentioned, Richard Fortus has really gone through the guitar and personalised it to his taste, so this isn't a sort of by numbers signature model at all. One of the most interesting features are the Filtertrons you get on this model here. So they're definitely look like the classic format, but they've been voiced by John Gaudesi to kind of give a more PAF-like response and voice. So we're used to thinking of Filtertrons, the classic Filtertrons, as being quite bright, quite chimey. These ones are just a little bit more grunty, and Richard Fortus really did put these through their paces in testing. He was having pickups rewound whilst he was sort of doing sound checking with Guns N' Roses, trying to find exactly the right combination for his style of playing. So this is a more rock focused Falcon than you'll normally find. I think that's fair to say. Bigsby B6 vibrato without the retainer bar. It's got quite a sort of not a very high brake angle over the bridge there. Roller saddles on the bridge. The bridge is pinned in place so it won't move around when you're playing hard. Another Fortus touch. It's nicely simple. Master volume and no low tone control there as well, so you can get a really sort of pure signal coming out of it when it's sort of wound all the way up. 12-inch radius on the ebony board, and you've got these sort of Gretsch thumbnail position markers here, so you've got the classic looks, or even though some of the other features are a bit more updated. Up at the top here, on the headstock, got Grovers, and of course that wonderful winged Falcon logo, Gretsch logo with the wings on there that you see on Falcons. It's quite a reasonably light guitar. It's about £8.5. Pickups, again, a sort of moderate vintagey output of around sort of 7k DC resistance. So not ultra hot or anything, just that classic, nice grindy kind of sound you get from them. And price-wise, it's just over £3,000 in the UK. The stop-tail version is a little bit cheaper. I think that's nearer bang on £3,000. This one's a little bit more than that. But you know, as Falcons go, it's a relatively competitive price point. The other factor that's worth mentioning is this is a rock machine, so of course it's got a centre block, and it's a chambered spruce centre block in this one. So that's similar to some of the other ones. Some of the more updated Gretches we've seen in recent years from Gretsch. Just gives you that extra degree of resistance to feedback when you've got overdrive pedals on the go and stuff like that. And beyond that, that really is it. It's designed to be a slightly stripped down rock and roll tool, and it sounds absolutely fabulous. One thing I'd say also is it's a great clean tone machine. As you'd expect from a Gretsch, it's not just about those crisp drive tones. It really does sound fabulous with this Bigsby, with this clarity from these Filtertrons when used for clean tone stuff as well. So if you're a fan of like Strat and Telly tones but want something like that but bigger, this will kind of do that too. Anyway, enough from me. I hope you've enjoyed watching us put this guitar through its paces, and we'll leave you with some more sounds from this great guitar.